want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
But let me stay focused.
All right, and welcome back to the reason they should have never gave you niggas microphones. That's Let Me Stay Focused podcast. I'm Lilo.
And I'm Bitch Hot Shae.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Wait.
I fucked it up again.
Yeah, that did seem kind of short. It was supposed to be.
Yeah. That's how we used to do it originally, yeah. But it don't feel right. But yet again, I'm not editing it out. You all will suffer.
Yeah, we'll try again next time.
Listen, between me fucking that up and whoever decides to get on their dirt bike every time we record and drive in circles around the building or like the random train.
Yeah. That's funny.
They'll survive. But
luckily we haven't had any sirens.
Yeah. I feel like sirens would add a little pizzazz though. I love a good siren. I would hope that you're listening to this in your car and you look behind you a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. What song is it? It's fucking Wale, Slight Work. By Wale and Big Sean.
It's so many songs.
Those sirens are so realistic.
So many songs.
Damn.
You're like, damn. And then you just keep looking because it's like, especially if it's a recurring, you know.
Like looped.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I have honorable mention. Before we get to honorable mention, I think I was watching an episode of Horrible Decisions, which is not where some of my best ideas have come from. But they have AKAs. I feel like we should get AKAs.
On the show?
I just feel like, I feel like we should have at least one. They have like 12. Mm-hmm. More specifically, Mandy has like 12.
Like friends? You said AKAs.
Are you referring to members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, like, I'm Lolo, AKA.
Oh, like, okay. Names. Like.
No, we're not having Carly Russell on the show. I meant, like.
I'm like, wait, what are you talking about?
No, okay. We've had an AKA on the show.
We have?
We have.
Oh, yeah. Telly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but.
We're not opposed, but that's not enough to get you up here. The fuck?
You say we should do that?
Not like every episode, but I was just thinking today, like, what would my AKA be? Because Lil Lo is obviously also an AKA. Mm-hmm. But, like, what would... Like, because then you have to think about what you're known for.
Yeah. I do like when shows be doing that. It's a few podcasts that I listen to and they be doing that. But I feel like I'm not that creative. But I mean, I guess sometimes, you know, like you said, like it don't.
There he is. Hello, Dirt Bike Johnny. Thanks for joining us yet again. Fucking hate that guy.
I'm weak.
Whoever he is, fuck him.
Until it get cold.
That could be your AKA, Dirt Bike Johnny. You can have it if you want it. I just made it up.
I don't think I want that.
If you go by Dirt Bike Johnny, I'll go by whatever Will Ferrell's name was in that race car movie.
What was his fucking name?
I know the movie's called Talladega Nights.
What's it, Bobby?
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
You can be Dirt Bike Johnny and I'll be Ricky Bobby.
I'm fucking weak. That movie's hilarious.
Is it really? I've always heard that it's hysterical, but I've never watched it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think the one with the basketball was funny. Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, that wasn't really my type of comedy either.
And then Blades of Glory almost scared me into a fucking whatever. But I do think Will Ferrell's funny.
But yeah, Talladega Nights, that one was funny. Step Brothers was funny. You seen Step Brothers?
I did. Macho convinced my grandma to bring us. And then when he put his nuts on a drum set, she dragged us out the theater. So I had to rewatch it as an adult.
I'm fucking weak.
She was like, what is this?
What is this? Yeah, now he tricked grandma.
Listen, I don't even think it was a trick as much as it was, can we go see this movie?
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
The adult in the situation did no research.
Hey, yo, that is funny. That reminds me of this fucking TikTok I seen. And It's a little Muppet.
I know exactly what you're talking about. She put the GTA on. He was like, what is this?
Hey, yo, that shit had me rolling.
I was so weak because, for context, there's this puppet. His name is Dookie, and he plays a kid. And they have this grandma who's like anybody else who's black's grandma.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking funny. And so they did, I don't know if it was a live, but I seen it, and it was a screen recording of them doing a live of making lunch. And he was like, I'm going to play GTA. And she was like, that game don't got no shooting in it, do it? And he was like, no, you just run around and drive. I was like, yo, whoever plays this puppet is really like a kid.
Yeah, like for real.
So all the comments were like, run around and drive. So then they did like, when you get caught lying. And when it came up with the guns, he was like, what is this? I ain't never seen this one before.
Yo, she was like, cut that off. Yo, that shit was funny.
He tried to switch, like, I also want to play 2K. And she's like, play the game.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta watch that.
Please. If I remember, I'll literally put a link to the TikTok in the description. That shit is hysterical.
Man, I was laughing at that shit for like 10 minutes, I swear.
There was one where she was yelling at him to get ready for school. Like, she woke him up and he was still half asleep. He was falling asleep at the sink. She was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm washing my teeth. I was like, yo, that's exactly what happened.
Yo, I remember them days, man.
Poor kids. You're back in school.
Good luck with that.
Sucks to suck. I did, after talking about Wale, try to see what my old school was up to. The kids who live in large, you know, the dorm that I struggled in got a new kitchen built.
Okay.
After I fucking suffered.
Minor improvements.
Now they have, what is it called? Upgraded singles, where you can get a full-size bed.
Oh, wow.
I was fucking suffering. I had a single that I paid full price for. I was still on a twin extra large.
Damn.
Where's the money coming from? Because you're not having Wale anymore.
Damn. Well, at least they doing a little better.
It's a D3 school. Where is the money coming from? Whatever. I have honorable mention, as I mentioned. And I have two people. Can you guess their names?
Beyonce?
No.
No.
Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. It's no secret. I love Chrisean. I do. And
Congrats to her.
yes, congrats. And she named her baby Chrisean.
That's cute.
Chrisean
And
Malone.
the baby's so cute, too.
Oh, my God. And the baby looked like her.
Yeah, he looks just like her ass.
So fucking cute. And despite Blueface doing everything possible to make this like a heinous experience for her, she's not going for that. And I just love the fact that, like
she's still happy. Like,
yeah, she went home to have the baby. And he's refusing to acknowledge the fact that, like, you weren't there because they didn't want you there. You didn't choose not to go. You were not invited.
He was mad. He was seething on Twitter.
And he was trying to make it like, oh, she has my baby around all these people. I seen like 15 people in the video. Chrisean is one of what, 12 siblings?
Right.
There's gonna be 15 people, babes. Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The math is mathing to me.
Like, how you mad? Like, you treated her like shit her entire pregnancy. And now that she, you know what I'm saying? She done on some fuck you shit. Well, I mean, not even, because I feel like she still cares for him. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I feel like she's better. She's better at putting her needs first now. You know, based off of what we see.
When she said your son's waiting for you to grow the fuck up, I would have to harm myself if someone had to say that to me.
Yeah.
But whatever. And then you seen a nigga on TikTok who was like, yeah, I'm outside my son's mom's house. She won't take him.
Oh, you talking about the
He was like, I have sole legal custody. I call the shots. And I'm outside her house and she won't take him.
I seen a lot of tweets surrounding, but I didn't watch the actual video.
Niggas a joke, filed for custody out of spite. The lady was suffering with not only like postpartum, but like actual illness after giving birth. He disappeared for months, only came back when he was put on child support, filed for sole custody. She said, I'm not even well. Take him. And now he keep trying to she's like whatever he's done is so terrible, and like you can tell he's kind of like a narcissist. Like he seems really like abusive, because he's saying in the video, this girl has said so many times that she doesn't want anything to do with me or my son. Okay, then why are you outside of her house? Right? My son cries every time I try to drop him off. Then why the fuck are you outside of her house? Not only is it clear that this is not true, but it's also the fact that someone wants to be away from you so bad that they have given up rights to their child. You need to leave that person alone. And these niggas will try to control you with your baby. Don't let it be you.
Yeah, that baby, I don't know what to call it, but like that, using the baby as like a pawn, like that shit is dangerous, because like babies are not toys. Like these are actual human
People,
beings.
yeah.
Like they are going to be affected in the long run. And it's like, I mean, in this case, like you said, this nigga's so bad that she wrote her damn parental rights. Like, I don't understand what is there to be outside her house for. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Like,
I'm talking about the blinkers on.
Like,
you talking? It's like, nigga, you're in the street.
Like he don't. I don't know.
Mind you, the baby's in the backseat.
I didn't see the video, but like I seen people saying like, oh, he tried to trap her, shit like that. So.
And the baby's in the backseat while he's filming this video. So also, you said the baby has a fit every time you pull up to her house. He looked fine to me. He on that tablet. More power to you, little buddy. I'm so sorry.
And then you even just exposing him to that, like,
yeah.
Even if that was the case, like he shouldn't know. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what emotions he's gonna like grow up with. Like he's probably gonna become a woman hater or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you just.
And you trying to force that girl to take that baby? Like, too bad. You shouldn't have filed for sole custody.
Yeah, that was spiteful.
Así es la vida. But so that's honorable mention. Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. I wish y'all nothing but health and even more happiness. I'm so happy for you both.
Yes, I love to see it. I'm glad, like, she really, you know what I'm saying, came a long way.
Yeah, and it really
over
speaks.
9 months.
But it speaks to how fucked up. Like, remember, she would get on live and be like, they will not, like, if I say I don't want to drink, they have a problem. Like, and so they couldn't do that to her when she was pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy for her.
Thrilled.
So I have a hotep of the week.
Whoop, whoop.
I guess I'm gonna go with. I have 2, so I'm gonna start with the less serious one.
Okay.
Speed cameras.
They got you in the mail.
Yes, I fucking hate them, because what is the fucking point? Like what is the point?
To pay municipalities.
I feel like it's for one, you don't, it don't actually go against your record. So I mean, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like a trap, basically. It's
literally a speed trap, yeah.
But my thing is like, it's so much other shit. Like, cause you said it's for
Did I say it right?
Municipality.
I was fucking it up when I was saying
I think you said it right. I was just trying to make sure I didn't say it wrong.
But I stuttered when I said it too. Municipalities.
So my thing is, is those funds really getting put into the things that actually need to be done? You know, because like,
no, because you speed over the pothole. The pothole's still there. You gotta pay $100.
The fucking potholes is damaging niggas' tires and shit.
Remember the time you got your tire damaged by a pothole and I sent you a picture? I was like, this is what they up to. And it was like Road Worker Safety Week, and they built a monster out of cones.
Yo. I hit a pothole one time and the shit split the fucking tire. Mind you, I was driving my parents' car. And so I was like, damn. But like, I had to get them a whole new tire, and I don't know if I wrote the city of Norfolk a letter or something.
You did.
I reached out to them and was like, y'all need to reimburse me because it was a fucking big ass pothole in y'all streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't remember how I thought about going, like, doing that, but I did it. And then they basically responded and was like, that's not our fault. It's the people doing the construction. Because they were doing construction. But it's
pay for the fucking tire. You got the money.
You know what I'm saying? They really was like, yeah, we're not doing it. So I reached out to the construction company. And they actually was just like, yeah, Norfolk's full of shit, but we'll pay it. Like, they didn't, you know what I'm saying, give me the runaround. I can't remember what the name of the company. I think it was like UT. It was something. Utility something. But
thanks for the money.
Yeah, I mean, they customer service was good. Like, I fuck with them for that. But Norfolk, fuck y'all for the potholes. Suffolk, fuck y'all for the fucking speeding ticket.
Damn, Suffolk.
Yeah,
you lucky they didn't hop out and whoop your ass with them batons over there.
I was about to say something, but look,
wait a minute.
I bet I'll be on fucking cruise control from now on. Going through that bitch. The second hotel of the week is the nigga who hit that girl with the brick.
Oh my god.
We don't know who the nigga is. But
as soon as we find out who you are, trust you will be dealt with.
Your ass is done for, bro. Bro, I swear to God, like, do you know how many people, women? I mean, the niggas, they've been acting real weird surrounding this situation.
They have.
But I have been seeing other men, you know what I'm saying, like, speak up and say, like, nah, this, like, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? They should have, because it was men surrounding her.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything. So, yeah, they're included. But my thing is, like...
Because a group of women would have jumped you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looking for you. And they're... I don't think it's going to result to, like, violence. I think it's going to result to, like, your livelihood being ruined. So, you better hope you don't get found.
You better hope you don't have no letters.
Like, you better hope you don't have no daughters or, you know what I'm saying, no women in your life that you, like, care about. But I just feel like that situation is really insane. The fact that you could hit a woman with a brick and literally just, like, go on about your day like nothing happened.
Machiavelli made a really interesting point, which was like, it's not about, like, y'all are saying, oh, we don't necessarily have to protect people to avoid just admitting that you too are scared. Like, this person is behaving in a manner that is scary. And instead of just saying, I too am scared of this motherfucker, you're acting like you don't owe anybody protection. You don't, like, you should just have the conversation that niggas is scary.
Yeah. And that's the thing, niggas don't want to have that conversation. Is like everybody want to act like they're the tough guy, you know, but they don't want to actually
be tough.
Yeah, unless unless they have a gun, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, in that case, niggas is just shooting to die. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what are you really getting out of that?
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like a stand-up guy would actually stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you fight him or what, like, you don't even have to.
Y'all could have jumped him. Even if he threw the brick, y'all could have jumped him after that. He don't got a brick no more.
Right. Like, it was just so much discourse around, like, that situation where a lot of men were saying, like, you know, like, they don't owe women protection, especially women that they don't know. They kept saying, like, oh, if she's not, if she's a stranger or she's not my.
But even if it was your sister, some of y'all are just pussy. Period.
Like, I just feel like it was just sick, and it's just kind of like.
I feel like we've seen it's not necessarily of the same caliber because you could kill somebody throwing a brick. But remember when them two girls in New York had beef, and one of the girls went to her house and was like, "Is this your mom?"
And she fucked her mama up.
Yeah, slapped her mom and shit. They found that girl. Other girls found that girl and they beat the fuck out of her. Like, people who didn't even have nothing to do with the situation, like, oh, you want to put your hands on people's mama? Yeah. Or like the girl, Shankella's, what's the girl's name? Dejanay and them, the girls that killed that girl in Mexico.
Oh, and people found them and
found them at the club and jumped their motherfucking ass.
Yep. It's like, but when it comes to, like,
men.
Yeah. when it comes to men, there's no, like, even when it's like a man being aggressive towards a woman, like, even women will step in. Then, even when is a man being aggressive towards men, like when niggas is killing and shit, like, women are the ones that's like, y'all gotta, stop doing that. Like, it just be like, bro, like, y'all are really scary. And it's like, it's really scary how scary men are when they're supposed to, like, be the opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say they're not human and they shouldn't have feelings and stuff like that, but, like...
But you can't be scary and also be scary.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, I'm the man. But you...
You niggas can't even mount TVs. You're supposed to go to war. But you're in our face.
You fucking on social media all day.
Commenting, I see you twin under Playboy Cardi's pictures. Get a fucking job.
Like, bro, it's sick.
Anyways, we have lyrics and lessons. Am I supposed to go first?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
So my lyric has a space in the middle, but I'm just going to go all the way through.
Oh, okay.
I skipped a couple lines because they were very specific to where this person's from, so it didn't feel like it fit. So I got, I'm just a nigga until I fill my pockets, and then I miss the nigga. They follow me while shopping, and then there's the break. Afro like Huey partner. Auntie Angie had them choppers, so tell me what's the difference. I feel like fuck Versace. They raping niggas' pockets and we don't get acknowledged. Just thank me for the prophet. A prophet just like Moses. If Moses looked like Shaka, Zulu, my fofo loaded. I'm aiming at Nirvana. And that's Lift Me Up by Vince Staples.
Okay.
I love that song. I've loved that song since I was in college.
I never actually really listened to his music for real.
Not only is he hysterical, but his music is really good.
Like, I have been seeing, like, a lot of clips of him lately, like, just being funny, like...
Vince Staples is the reason I'm scared of Ray J.
For real?
Yes!
Why?
Because you gotta watch it. Like, he gets on Hot 97 and he gives this analysis of, like, basically, we should all be afraid of Ray J. And it's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to YouTube that.
It's him and Tyler, the Creator. And it's actually, like, it's funny while he's saying it. But, like, wait a minute. Anyways, the lesson in that is money does not distance you from being a nigga. As much as y'all think that it makes you less niggerish, the way that y'all climb the quote-unquote socioeconomic ladder, like, these racists just whisper about you while they yell at broke black people. Like, you're not an exception. And you should be concerned.
That's like one of the biggest, I feel like, messages of this year is like, you are not the exception. Like, you know what I'm saying? At all.
That's why I really like the beginning part where it's like, I'm just a nigga until I fill my pockets and then I miss the nigga. They follow me while shopping. Like, it doesn't matter.
Still a nigga.
Still a nigga.
Like Jay-Z said.
I know he said it, but that 444, I felt like he was talking me to death. I did not hear the rest of that. Then they had the sad cartoon or whatever. Ain't that the O.J. Simpson song? Yeah. I cut that shit off. I'm so sorry.
That album was pretty good, though.
I want to be in a Ferrari and Jaguar switching 4 lanes. Or Big Pimpin'.
Yeah. I miss that era.
You know? We love Blue Ivy. We love that he stopped saying bitch. But did you have to take the fun out the music?
I mean, he's getting up there in age. You know, I feel like other people should be what he on. Like,
yeah, he gets fun sometimes. Like when he was, what is that, Move Forever? He's like, helmet on the jet ski. You know my vibes hit my head. Forget I'm me. Because they had that meme of him holding on the jet ski with the helmet on. Jay-Z is funny. That album, I was like, oh God. It was like rich nigga, poor nigga, skip the album, period.
Yeah, that whole album. I mean,
he was still fun on Watch the Throne.
He was talking about, you know, his mistakes and stuff.
And I'll never know. I will never fucking know.
You know, how he cheated and
all that's in there? Mm-hmm. Did he say what started the fight in the elevator?
No.
I'm not going to give it a listen then, but thank you, Jay-Z. I love you so much. You've done so much for us.
But we know what started the fight.
The cheating? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, was the bitch there? Like, what made Solange be like, violence?
I don't know, man. She probably was there, though.
Jay-Z says that in the song, too. He goes, violence. I don't know what song it is, but...
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Someone should find that song and put that over the clip. The clip with no audio. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, that's my lyric.
Okay. My lyric is I was gonna do the whole skip thing too, but I think I'm just
Run it.
I don't know. Damn, where was I gonna start at? All right. It say I gave it all for a fantasy. Is anybody gonna remember me? If I go tonight, I doubt the world will change. I just pray they don't forget my name. Is it game rules I can't lose? When it's all said and done, will I still be cool?
Do I know this?
I think I'm gonna keep going. All right. Spent like 10,000. I think you do know this song, because how could you not know this song?
Okay.
20,000, 30,000, 40,000. How much I'ma spend profiling? She come in, compliment my closet. Fuck her on the floor like I don't give a fuck about her.
You lost me. I don't know this.
You don't. Your judgment get clouded when you clouded. My opposition wish I stopped smiling. My family wish I stopped wilding. I'm still on the east side smoking with my OGs, because they the only ones that really know me.
I got
You got nothing.
nothing.
All right. So he say, I was fucking superstars when I was 19.
I think I know the song.
The shit we did, you won't believe me. Now I'm at the turn up looking lonely. Then they wonder why I'm quiet at them house parties.
You lost me again.
Brent Fires.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't know the song. Maybe you should have sang it.
I would. I should have sung it.
What song is it?
It's called Clouded.
Yeah, I don't think I know this song.
You gotta know this song.
I was fucking...
It say,
The teenager who braids my hair listens to all like Brent Fayez, SZA. So I probably heard the song. When they remember my name. Is that this song?
I think that is a song. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my lash tech also listens to Brent Fayez.
No, the one you just, that last melody you did,
These are two different songs.
that was two, yeah, it was two different.
Oh, yeah, because that one's like, 'cause I'm older now, or some shit. The only ones I know is Drop the Roof and Let the Smoke Clear. And, fuck. I don't remember the other. Oh, Fuck the World. Yeah.
Man, that album go, but
You can't say that on here because when Los was up here, he accused you. He was like, name your top 5 Brent Fayez. That was insultory.
it really was. I mean, because he really has good music though, but he's not like a strong like vocalist. But
No, he's not.
his music is good. Like as far as
Yo, the motherfucker went to the SZA concert and was like, I'm looking at SZA. I don't hear SZA.
somebody said that.
Yes. And then posted it then on TikTok like,
Oh, because she had a bad show.
and people was commenting like, is SZA in the room with us? Or
I think she just maybe her sound was fucked up. Because I feel like when we saw her,
y'all
something in the
need
water-
to stop. You and the people who fucking do this need to stop. You all need to be stopped. We should sue you. We should sue you.
Wait.
Y'all sound like Ja Rule when he was like, I don't think that's fraud. It might be false advertisement. That girl cannot sing. And I love you down, bitch. Do you make all Scorpios seem like liars? Yes. But I love the music. I love the music.
She is a liar.
There's plenty of studio singers, SZA.
But look,
I also like Mariah the Scientist. But it's okay to say, you know what? The live show, you're there for the vibe.
honestly,
Close your ears.
I'm not saying she could sing. I'm saying
But you said it was a bad show. She don't got the vocals. What do you mean?
I'm saying maybe it was, but I'm truthfully, when we saw her at something in the water, I don't remember her sounding bad. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't recall being like, oh, she sounds bad, you know. But I could be, you know what I'm saying. I could be forgetting that she might have sounded bad that night. I don't know.
I don't expect like stellar vocals from SZA.
But yeah, I mean, same. Like some music just sound good, but some people don't sound good live. But anyway, my lesson behind that was,
Oh yeah.
I think we wonder how we will be remembered. Most people want to be remembered as like great or a legend or iconic. But really you gotta live your life for you and like no one else. and you gotta live that shit to the fullest. So even if people don't remember you as like somebody who like enjoyed their life or somebody like they aspired to be, you know what I'm saying? At least you tried, and the people closest to you will know, you know what I'm saying? Like how you really lived your life. And like I also put here, because I got notes. Most people won't know like what it took for you to get to where you are, you know what I'm saying, or where you ended up. So like, you know, especially once you reach a certain level of success, like what other people, you know what I'm saying, really think don't matter.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the video of the man with the sister concert, if that's all right with you.
This the recent one?
What's the date on this? August 6th?
Okay.
The caption says, maybe she just needed some hot tea. The comments say, is SZA in the room with us?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, her sound, I don't know. Like the sound was off.
The entire audience looks dismayed.
Because it sounded like she was singing one song and then the music was like something else.
Whatever. There's also the tortured scream of Alicia Keys. I feel like people also pretend Alicia Keys can sing, but whatever.
Oh, wait.
I must speak my truth. Okay, so now we have Let Me Stay Focused. I have Let Me Stay Focused this week. And have you heard the new song? It's Lil Jon and the girl Nine, and it's called Sneaky Link.
No.
You don't have to hear it, but it's a good song, and I suggest y'all download it. But it also made me think that, like, people is still saying Sneaky Link.
When did they
By the time this airs, you're 30. I'm on the cusp of 30. What the fuck are you motherfuckers talking about?
What do y'all be talking about? Like, all the time.
Not just in this context. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? Do you think that there's such a thing as, like, too old for a sneaky link?
Yes. Okay, well, first, tell the people what a sneaky link is in your definition.
I think it's like when you fucking people you're not supposed to be fucking or something. I don't...
Okay, I agree. I think it's...
Yeah.
Like, it's not necessarily like, you know, single or in relationship or like... It's just...
Yeah.
You dealing with somebody who you either shouldn't be dealing with or you are ashamed to be dealing with.
And sometimes you're just a mistress.
Yeah.
That's the part we're leaving out.
Unfortunately. I do feel like, for one, sneaky link, the term should be retired.
Yeah.
What are people saying? What else are people saying these days to replace that?
I don't know. I think they'd be like, I don't know. I'm old.
Yeah, I'm pretty old too, so
Auntie getting old, baby.
I don't really know. Maybe that's why we still hearing it. But
speaking of aunties, hi Auntie Sky. My Auntie Sky is white, and apparently she's very scared
of what?
Of all of the white slander I've been doing.
Oh, we.
When I say white people, I mean everyone but my Auntie Sky and my Auntie Lori.
Yeah,
love you, Auntie Sky.
It's not like all white people. It's
I mean, to me, it's everyone but my Auntie Sky and my Auntie Lori. But other people have different definitions of what white people mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's actually a very big fan of the show.
Oh, really?
Like, my mom doesn't watch the whole episode, but my Auntie Sky does.
Hey.
And it'll be like, when Monet said this, it was so funny. And my mom's like, what?
Oh, we.
So, either way, I think they say, like, little, yeah, or something. Like, I'll be seeing that on TikTok.
Yeah. But even then, I don't think, like, there's more, like, I don't think that's really, like, a sneaky link. Because I think that's just somebody like you talking to, you know, but it's not necessarily sneaky.
The kids are coming up with stuff these days because this girl was like, I'm at my Loud Cuff's house. I'm like, what the fuck is a Loud Cuff? And me and the other aunties was in the comments, what's going on? And they were like, it's just the opposite of a sneaky link.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, you mean her fucking boyfriend? She's at her boyfriend's house?
Hey, yo, that's what I was thinking, Loud Cuff. Okay, that sounds like, okay, public. I'm with this person in public.
Your boyfriend, bitch? Anyways.
But to answer your question, yeah, I do. I mean, I think you get, me personally, I feel like I'm getting too old to be on some like sneaking around, dealing with, you know what I'm saying, like people that I shouldn't be dealing with. Like, I mean, I ain't been doing that anyway. Like, I don't be on that because I kind of feel like that's old shit. Like that shit I did when I was younger. But then again, yeah, don't let me be on my high horse, because there has been like instances, but I wouldn't call it like a sneaky link or like, I don't know. What you think?
I think the plant wasn't in the center. What is it? Like, do I think that can you be too old for a sneaky link?
Yeah.
I think that sneaky links are probably similar to how I feel about transition lenses. I feel like transition lenses are for young people and old people. There's no reason you should be between 20 and 40 wearing fucking transition lenses. You're coming in, you're late, your lens is still dark.
Yeah.
That's just completely inappropriate. And so that's how I feel about sneaky links. I'm sure there's reasons that people in their 50s and up
may have one.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, I feel like if you're doing that and you're older, you're probably cheating.
Yeah, or you like fucking your dead friend's husband or something. You know?
Yeah.
So that makes sense to me. But I definitely think that there's an age where it's like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Well, you might want to wrap this up.
Let's be a little less sneaky.
Yeah, you're too old to be sneaking around.
So what is the age? That's my follow-up question. We need a number.
I feel like 30.
So you feel like
cut
like 29, wrap it up, or like by 31?
I feel like by 31, you should like have it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Like be on some like, okay, like I'm grown. I don't have to hide or, you know what I'm saying, or pretend to be something else or to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's a lot of things that go into having a sneaky link or like being secretive with somebody. And it's like, why do you even have to do that if you are a fully functioning adult? Like, who's gonna really check you?
And Daniel. It's another white person I respect. I don't know, because I'm still 26. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm too fucking old for that shit. That shit feels college to me, to be quite frank. And what are you out of college at, like 21, 22?
Yeah, but you gotta think, like, because I think the same. Like, you know, I think by 30 you really shouldn't be on that. But I do feel like there are cases where, like, you know, some people are a little behind. You know, everybody's not on the same.
Like developmentally delayed? Like what do you mean they're a little behind?
In like everybody don't learn things at the same, you know, stages in life. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying like maybe if you didn't go to college.
I think that could be a factor. Like if you didn't even have those type of experiences, once you kind of get grown and then you get in a space where like maybe you have more money now. Now you can go out and you can do different things that you couldn't do back then. And it's like, you know.
I guess, or maybe if like you're fucking your coworker, you shouldn't be doing that.
Girl, that too. Like, that you She shouldn't do that. But then again, I have a cousin who dated her coworker, and they've been married since like 2009. Like, so there are some cases where like, I guess it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But like, if your coworker is in a relationship, then maybe you shouldn't be fucking them.
And I have unemployed family members who fuck their coworkers. So,
hey, look, like, I just feel like there's a point where, as an adult, you have to think.
But if you fucking your coworker, is it a sneaky link? You could be like 35 fucking your coworker.
I feel like it's a sneaky link if you have to hide it. If there's a policy at your job to be like, you can't deal with people that you know what I'm saying, you work with, that's a rule, and you end up breaking that rule, it's like you're literally jeopardizing your job for.
But I feel like even then, are you saying sneaky link? Like, I just feel like the term. Also, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. That's the other part. That's also why I don't like when people say sneaky link or like they tweet sneaky link, because what you think I give a fuck about what you're doing? I don't. Who are you sneaking from?
Yeah, I really don't. I don't get this. I don't even say sneaky link.
That's why I say college, like, okay, because y'all got to be in the dorms. Somebody could see you.
Right.
And even then, like, one time I had to sit a girl down and be like, hey, everybody fucking knows. So please stop acting shysty. There's nothing to act shysty about. Did she cry? Yes. Did she ask me what I meant by everybody? And I had to explain, name a person they probably know. Yes. And that was upsetting to her. But I just can't think, like, I guess whoever's really sneakily linking is just like the best who's ever done it, because I feel like I know about a lot of sneaky links.
A lot of people not low.
How sneaky were you?
Not very. That's the thing, like, niggas, how you have a sneaky link and you telling everybody you got a sneaky link. For one, no one should even know. You should, like, that person should, like, literally not exist outside of, you know what I'm saying, whatever that you have going on with them. Like, shouldn't be nothing on social media that link y'all two together.
Yeah, y'all posted the same dinner.
You know what I'm saying? You out together in public. Then how is that your sneaky link and y'all at fucking bowling alley?
Yeah, like, how are you sneaky linking at Regal Cinema?
Like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so childish to me. It's like, either you're gonna date somebody and y'all gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily be like, you don't have to announce to the world like, oh, I'm with this person, but to announce to the world like, oh, I'm not with this person, but like I'm with this person. It's just weird.
I think I also feel like in sneaky links, one person wants everyone to know and the other person doesn't want anyone to know. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's usually the dynamic, and the person who wants everyone to know is like breadcrumbing. Like, just doing shit like posting 2 plates at dinner. You know what I'm saying? You a Kappa, they got the 1911 lanyard on the table, but you're not in the picture. Like, they're doing shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, well,
where it's like, okay, you want us to put it together.
I don't be with no sneaky link.
But I'm saying, like, the person who wants us to know, they could have not put the lanyard in the picture. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we're out to eat, you could put, like, my keys would be up there, but nobody gives a fuck that we're out to eat. Yeah. And so, therefore, you'd probably be like, these keys are fucking up the picture. Can you move them?
Can you move them out of the way?
But you know, the plate's over here at a 90. We only see in 90 degrees of the plate. Yeah. The lanyard's front and center. Cut it out.
Yeah. And people do that. Like you said, breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
And, bro, I swear I've literally witnessed it. I have literally witnessed it. Like, you purposely want people to see this.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you, like you said, you would have just left that out. Like, oh, I don't want nobody to see this. Like, this, I'm not supposed to be posting this person or any association to them. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get their hand in this.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and put, man, shit like that is so spiteful. That's why I don't fuck with, I don't fuck with no sneaky shit. Like,
And I just feel like I'm not Steve or Blue, bitch. I don't care. So all of this clues, breadcrumbing nonsense, you picked the wrong person. Because I don't ever know what's going on. Or I know exactly what's going on, and I don't care. Like,
I'll be knowing. Like,
there's no in the middle.
But
and then they be like, "Can I tell you something?" You be like, "What?" And then they tell you, and then now I'm looking at you. You looking at me. I thought you were going to tell me some new information.
Right. Like, I already knew this girl,
and I don't care. That be the part that hurt him the most. And also, are you a mistress? A lot of y'all sneaky links are like,
and that shit is crazy because like to even want to be that to somebody.
And then breadcrumbing.
If you like, you literally are that low that you accept like being somebody's sneaky link.
I seen a nigga on Catfish yesterday. I was watching an episode of Catfish.
That's still well, yeah, I know it's.
She was like, "Yeah, but I have a boyfriend." He was basically like, "Why didn't you tell me? You know, you didn't call me on the phone." She's like, "Cause that would have been disrespectful to my boyfriend." He's like, "But y'all need to start being honest. If it was a situation like, oh, I still let me make a choice." So he was trying to like make some speech about autonomy, but he really circled it back to, "Cause if you would have said, you know, I have a boyfriend, but I still care about you. What do you want to do? I could have made a choice." Girl, this man sitting here in front of Neve and everybody else talking about he would have been your side nigga. I think he used the word side, bro.
Yeah.
And she's still like, no. And I feel like he would have been more in depth, like, oh, I'm still trying to fuck with you. If Neve and Max wasn't there.
Man, it's really people that really like will accept that, like, whatever. They'll be a side. And it's like, I don't really understand that because
we get into another thing we too old for.
Yeah. Like, and we have too much knowledge. Like, we have too much. They're like,
we
like back in the like right. And back in the day, they didn't have social media, so you could be oblivious. Like, you could act like, oh, this nigga don't have a whole other family on the other side of town. But like, shit is in your face now, and for you, I just feel like it's just a stupid. It's stupid, and it's kind of like sick or wicked to be like, oh, like people who want to take your girlfriend or your man, you know what I'm saying, or like I don't like people who be like, oh, I'm gonna take your nigga or I'm gonna take your bitch. Like, what are you getting out of that? Like,
it's fun to rap about, but like, y'all doing this shit in real life, that's crazy.
No, for real. Like, the music is like, okay, yeah, but like,
never ever get your bitch back. That's fun. Actually taking people's bitches is crazy.
I mean, hey, if you can take somebody, it take two to tango. I will say that, but to aspire to that, it's
I guess your specialty.
Cause it's like, bro, like, you can't get your own bitch. Okay, but I mean, whatever. But
and that is not a sneaky link. Y'all are adulterers. Stop.
I mean, yes.
But they be like, oh, my sneaky link. That's not your sneaky link, hun. That's someone's boyfriend.
Yeah, that too. Like, there'd be a lot of muddy lines and confusion because niggas think like you said, they think it's a sneaky link, but no, you're actually like on some.
Like, if they answer the phone and you got to shut the fuck up, that should be a sign. You're not in a sneaky link situation. You're being hidden.
And lied about.
You're like Harry Potter under the steps, bitch.
Like, bro. But to each their own. I mean, I feel like I'm past that, like, point in my life.
I never had, like, a sneaky link situation. I detest niggas, so.
I mean, I feel like I've had a couple situations, where I was sneaking around or whatever, but
I feel like sneaking around, like,
old.
I don't have the energy to sneak around, to be quite frank.
Or the time.
Yeah, I was a busy lady.
Yeah.
So, like, all of my exes, the man and the woman, I was just like, okay, we're in a relationship, whatever.
Right, and it's not hard to be like, okay, I don't want to be. Not to say it's not hard to get out of a relationship, because, like, I know feelings and everything, but, like, it's really easy to be like, oh, this is not working. Like, I don't want to be with you anymore. But people don't want to do that because.
But they also don't get out of, like, okay. Before I was in like relationships, I used to think about these must be hard to get out of. Did I have an emergency plan to fake my own death? Perhaps, if need be, but you can get out of them. You don't have to just.
Yeah,
I watched the episode of Unfaithful Caught in the Act starring Tammy Roman, which, Tammy, if you ever come up off that job, please, I'm here. I have the time. Either way, this nigga proposed to 2 people. The fiance's arguing. That girl, she chose the team up. So she met with the other fiance. They talked to each other. And then at the engagement photo shoot, both them bitches came out. More power to them. They was like holding hands. They're like, yeah, you're a dog. I loved that. But either way, you don't think that you should have got out of your first engagement before proposing to somebody else?
Like how are you a grown person doing shit like that?
And you didn't think it was going to come back to bite you. You're just going to ghost your fiance? Like, what was the plan?
Literally, logically, like, what was the plan? And then my thing, like, true growth is realizing this situation is not going to turn out good.
This is bad, yeah.
Yeah, so let me either tell the person or break it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no other...
Even if it's an abusive situation, skip town. When they can't find you, they'll know it's over. Don't just like go, well, in an abusive situation, fuck them. We wish ill on them. But like in a regular situation, you have to get out of one situation before you get into the next situation. You have to.
I don't get it, man. I think it's just like I was saying, like everybody's just on a different journey though. And sometimes you don't learn things until later on in life. Because I mean, I'm sure there's things I do that's like I'm probably too old to be doing, but it ain't fucking out here sneaking around with niggas. Like,
mine is like eating Cherry Garcia at 11 p.m. I'm too old to be doing that.
Cherry Garcia.
It's like a really good flavor of Ben and Jerry's. Do you like cherries?
Cherries, yeah.
Do you like chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
I got some in the freezer. I'm gonna let you try some after this. It's like a very slept on flavor. However, I feel like Cherry Garcia is kind of like an old bitch flavor.
Right. I'm like,
so there's that.
Cherries and chocolate. I don't know about that.
It's really good. Even yesterday, my boyfriend was like, cherries and chocolate. Who would have thought? So it is like, but I know I'm not supposed to be eating at 11 p.m. And I know that there's certain shit now that like I used to just be able to eat whatever the fuck I want, and I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, I feel sick, but I still do it. But doing shit that I'm too old for doesn't include chaos or something that would inflict harm on somebody else.
Yeah. I feel like a big part of being an adult is understanding how your actions affect people. Like the people around you or the people that you care about or
alleged to care.
Claim to care about. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, there's always gonna be like temptation, or there's always gonna be like things that you want to do or people that entice you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
if you're Amina, there's always gonna be a Tara. And if you're Tara, there's always going to be an Amina.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
It always comes back. Should Tara be a fucking shame? How you end up the side bitch? How did that happen? But either way, it's going to come back to get you. Yeah. Nobody gets out unscathed.
Nobody.
I've never seen anybody get out unscathed.
And that's the hard pill to swallow.
So we're going with 31.
After 31, you give the fucking sneaky link shit up. Like, that shit is a wrap. That shit is a dub. Like,
you gotta give it up. It's
giving loser. This is very, very much loser energy.
Yeah. So, and 35 if you're fucking your coworker.
Well, hopefully you won't have no actual like husband or wife.
And like, if you're fucking your coworker, please have a corporate job. Don't be like fucking the person who does the fryer later and you're on the grill. You know what I'm saying? At 35. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because...
But I could see... I'm not even speaking about having that job at that age. I'm saying you should be old enough to know that that's a very small work environment. It's literally a small space. You should not be fucking people that work that close to you. But if you were 19, I could see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't...
You don't have the cognitive ability.
Yeah, because when I was 19, I was doing shit like that. But, like, I'm 30 now, so that shit is unacceptable now.
Yeah, I think I've never seen us put a top on something so well.
Yeah, I think that wraps...
That was very... Get it the fuck together.
Put that in a box.
I'm content with that.
All right, well, I guess we can move on to advice from Umar.
We've given him so much advice already. I can't wait to see what
No,
this is.
for real. Like, and
We really help people get in their lives together. We're doing the Lord's work.
so it's one last round.
I'm nervous.
I would argue is still today
Oh, wow.
the greatest method of control.
I got to start over, y'all. Sorry.
I would argue fear, I would argue, is still today the greatest method of control for black people.
That's the quote. And I don't know if this is advice, but I guess it's just kind of like a rant. I mean, I don't know. But basically, going back to the situation with niggas being pussy,
That is a very big problem that's plaguing the community, yes.
y'all literally will kill each other because y'all scared to fight,
Mm-hmm.
aka fear. Y'all don't protect black women because y'all fear that another dude will shoot you or kill you, and I feel like that's despicable. And I know as black women, like, we want to get rid of the strong black women trope, but these niggas is scared, y'all. So, like,
Please.
we don't really have that choice, or, you know, I don't really care about being called strong black women, but I get the, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
sentiments. But y'all can't stop now. We can't stop being strong now because, like, it's just not the time. Like,
It's like declining.
yeah, like, we actually have to get a little stronger.
It's actually they're getting weaker and demanding more traditional values, like at the same time.
Like,
It's a really interesting intersection.
yeah, so basically, like, I do feel like the advice here is to, like, stop being so fucking scared of everything. Because, like, I mean, we done already been through the worst shit.
Yeah.
We done been through slavery. We get killed and shit all the time. Like, what is there to, like, really be scared of? Like, we have to, like...
And I also want to add, y'all are so scared that somebody will find out that you're attracted to or in love with a trans woman that you will kill that woman.
Yeah. And that's literally insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the fear really does, like, it's like the plague in our community, because it's like everybody's so scared about what the next person is gonna say, and really, who gives a fuck?
Couldn't give a fuck less.
And if you do give a fuck, why do you care so much? Like, you know what I'm saying? Look within and ask yourself, like, why do I care so much about what this other person has going on?
And do they even really care?
And do they even know me? Like, do they even know I exist? Because if they don't, like, chances are I probably should not be even worried about this.
We should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional to think that people even actually care.
Perfect. That was perfectly put. Well said.
Thank you. Well, what else do I have to say? Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. And that's been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Bye.
Peace.